What's up, soldiers? Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com, vibes it up in the kitchen. You know, your boy always smiling, having a good time, you know what I mean? That's the personality screaming from the Caribbean. We's friendly people. We love to have a good time. Fet and we day. Let's get to the recipe. I am not a breakfast type of person. However, on the weekends, time to time, I like to do a nice little brunch something. So this is something I put together with sausages, with peppers, with some Caribbean flavors in there. You're gonna like it. Goes great on a brunch, as I said. We're doing a spicy sausage with peppers. Let's check it out. The first thing we've got to do is brown and fully cook the sausages all the way through. A few tips. I'm using a non-stick pan here, which means I'm going to use less fat, less grease. The next tip for using less grease, I've started off with some water, so maybe about 1/4 cup of water in there, as well as a little bit of vegetable oil, because later on we're going to need some oil when we add the vegetables to it. If you want, if you're just doing sausages on its own, it will release some fat, so you can omit the oil in there. Third tip, put the lid on there. It's going to sort of steam cook. Later on you can remove the lid. It's going to cook all the way through, and then you can get the browning part done. The sausages are fully browned, cooked all the way through, so we're going to remove them, and I'm putting it in a bowl. And I have a reason for putting them in a bowl. We're just going to remove them out of the pot at this point. Let them sit, let them cool. We're going to cut them up into smaller pieces in a second. But there's a reason why I'm putting them in a bowl. I will get to that in a second, like I said. I'm going to go in now, 1 medium onion that I chopped up. Low heat, some fresh ground black pepper. Just going to move that around a bit. Let that sweat down for about a minute. I'm also going in with 1 chopped, very fine clove of garlic, and I've got here some pimentón, which is some smoked paprika, hot paprika. Just going to go in with a few pinch of that. Just be generous with it, and that is there. You'll see some of the Spanish influence in the Caribbean coming out there. We were colonized by the Spanish many centuries ago. I mean, they say supposedly we were discovered by the Spanish as well. And I've got some fresh thyme that's going to break off the tops. Low heat still. This is where we're building even more flavor on the bottom of this pan. Next up, we're going to go in with all those bell peppers. Heat still on low. I've got here some scallion, and all the ingredients will be listed down in the description of this video, and sooner or later the recipe will be posted on CaribbeanPot.com as well. Now we already have the spice, the heat flavor aspect of things from the pimentón and from that spicy sausage that I use. And speaking about sausages, you guys can use any sort of sausage you like. If pork is not your thing, go in with turkey sausages, with beef sausages, any sort of sausage that you like, you can certainly go in with that. I like a bit more heat, so I'm going to go in with some scotch bonnet pepper, and it is just a green scotch bonnet that I'm using, seeds and everything. But again, that's totally up to you. Let that go for about a minute or two just to soften everything up and bring all those flavors together. Just going to go in with a touch of sea salt. And then I've got all that lovely sausage that I cut up into sort of bite-sized pieces. All of that's going to go back into the pot here now. And if you guys recall, I said put the sausage in a bowl. As it cools down, it's going to release all those nice juices. Watch nice, all kind of nice flavors in that one there. All we're going to do, toss that and let that go for another minute just to bring all those flavors together. So there you go, friends. It's all done. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Always a pleasure to have you guys here in the kitchen with me. Give the video a thumbs up, share it with friends, and I mean to say, you're going to win some points with your family, with your friends, fellas. Watch now. Make this for that special girl. Points. Bless up. Have a good one, guys.